I'm pissed. No, okay.
Now you're pissed.
I'd much rather play Scott than him in the first round.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd rather play.
I just would rather if I'm gonna win in the first round, I would rather beat Scott than him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna lose, I don't really care who I lose to. But if I'm gonna win, let's
You
be
just
against
want to beat
Scott.
Scott. It's the
Yeah,
rivalry. It's growing.
that's exactly right.
That's what we had that with Bozeman. Bozeman Chattanooga rivalry was strong. Then the owner just left his team in the ditch. So I feel like there's like a little rivalry between me and like Pawnee and Cleveland, but I feel like the rivalry is really Pawnee versus Cleveland.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they had that last year. Is going into the last series. I think Pawnee was back one game and then swept, went up. Or they were back two games, swept, went up going into the playoffs, and then swept them in the first round of the playoffs at home.
Yeah.
But I have past 2 years, I think I played Pawnee in the playoffs. Maybe even 3 years.
Dave Lee and Jamie Bastard, man, this is just brutal.
Dave Lee was going up and down over 300 all season. Dave Lee always happens to have that 2 home run game against you, though.
Sure. If I lost this team in the playoffs, I would lose my mind.
You almost did last year. It took you
I
to
know.
7.
That was gonna be brutal.
This was a first round matchup last year, and Coastal swept them. Snappies had the second best record in the league.
That's true.
They're battle tested now, though.
Imagine if Coastal wins this series to knock them out of the 1 seed.
To play Scott.
To play Scott, yeah, that'd be great. No, I think him and Scott are destined to play each other. I don't think I'm gonna make it through the first round.
You're gonna make it through the first round.
I don't think so.
I think whoever you play 2-3, you're gonna win. But then, I think you won't win the championship series.
I think I either lose the first round or I win both. Like I think their teams are pretty comparable, so it's like if I can beat one, I can beat the other. But if I can't beat one,
well, you can beat both of them. It's just will you beat both of them? The problem, as we all know, is your pitcher. Pitching blows.
yep.
Scott has. Uh-oh.
Oh man, who is that?
Aaron Willingham.
Wally Willingham.
Scott's 3 pitchers are better. Like Batman to Ty to Cowboy is a better 1-2-3. But like Ace of Hearts and Pitch Ball are really good, and Lanky Johnson's okay. I think the Snappy's bullpen is better too. But Scott's bats are better. Might not be true. Bree Jackson, Espinosa are pretty good. Buffy Duffy's starting to hit better. Dingleberry's good. every single year though, we say that Coastal Carolina is a bat away from being good. They never get that bat.
This lineup stinks.
Dave Lee's pretty good. Clive Cannon is so hit or miss.
There's your
He goes
issue.
back and forth between hitting 250 in a season to 330 in a season. John Apple or Gene Applebottom should be decent. Should be better than they are. And then they have a new Sanders that's going to be coming up next year. That was a rookie. He has over 300 points in the minor leagues. That should be okay. Problem is, unless they're an all-star when they get them, they're just the way upgraded. They're never going to get an all-star out of nothing. In order to have that, they'd have to keep their first-round pick, which AI teams never do because everybody just trades for them, which is understandable. And then they have to hit 3 times. That's the only way they would get a superstar player. And when they do get a superstar player, someone's just going to trade for them anyways. As long as they're under 400 points.
Yeah, I mean, Zach, they've kept their superstar pitchers.
Well, that's because Jean Clotaire is not really a superstar.
Robert Fish and Zach Kingmeyer.
Yeah, but
Robert Fish has been a superstar the entire time he's been in the league.
Robert Fish was also 500 points until this year.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with Napoleon. Because we kind of forced Scott's hand to tell him to trade for Napoleon.
Alright, big hit here from B. Young. Buck Young. Oh, they intentionally walk Buck Young to get to Uncle Drew?
Uncle Drew, the veteran.
Oh my gosh, the vet in a big moment. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he legs it out. He legs it out. Rudy Jackson needs something to get through, and he delivers. Huge from Rudy Jackson. Oh, they won it. Uncle Drew's not making that. Oh my gosh.
This is a big series too, because I would rather face Cochranville in the playoffs than Coastal.
Oh, that's true. I forgot Cochranville was even in the running. Yeah. Done. All right. Yeah. Screw this team.
Cochranville has a spot right now. Cochranville's 2 games up on Coastal. He'll be an all-star one day. Mark my words. He's going to be good. Gene Applebottom.
Applebottom?
Mary Jane is already an all-star for Georgia. I'm so scared somebody's going to take him. Just like you took KJ from him last year.
KJ deserved a better home.
Dude, that team was going to be so good. They're going to be so fun to watch. And you're just like, no. They also got, who is it? What was the original? It's Winston, what was it? Winston Church Valley was the original. And now you made another one that was something else. There's somebody else that's good too. That's a rookie this year. Ace of Hearts, going over the 8th. It's crazy the difference between 15 and 18 stamina.
Pitchers?
It's like only like 12 pitches, But that's like a full inning, maybe like an inning in an hour or two, which is so big for like a team like yours where you're like bullpen is trash.
Yeah.
Just to win those games, like even if you just have your top 2 starters have like 18, 19 stamina, just to
I
keep
know.
your
I've been
bullpen
thinking
out of the
about
games.
getting more stamina. I've been thinking about getting more stamina to my bullpen.
Yeah,
So
that's because they
like
always pitch
on
2 innings.
just on a day-to-day basis. So like they pitch 2 innings today and they can pitch two tomorrow and like actually be effective.
Yeah,
I don't know. Points with the relievers is so hard to figure out.
I think that's the only thing that hasn't been like cracked yet. Like an answer.
Big win.
Up 2 games now. Up 2 games, 7 to play.